You can't be struggling to change poop and still trying to maintain a friendship. Like, you are overstimulated all the time, you're overwhelmed. Especially first-time moms, usually surrounded by so many people, but it can also feel very lonely.
I'm not ashamed to ask for help right now. You need to have a community. A community is so important for you, even for your mental health.
Oh, hi there. I didn't realize you're here already. Hey guys, welcome back to Chit Chat with Ciku podcast with your girl, Ciku. And I'm so excited that you're here with us. Welcome to yet another episode. And as you know, by now, we're talking about motherhood, and there's so many things you can talk about when it comes to motherhood. And one of the unique things about motherhood is, as much as, especially first-time moms, usually surrounded by so many people, but it can also feel very lonely. So, I want us to just talk about today community and, what it means to have a community as a mom. And of course, today I have my good friend. By now, you guys, she's a resident guest. Usimgeni. You know her, you love her. Let me tell you, we have our girl, nice Mama Tai. Come on. This is how you know the vibes are right. No matter anashinda kirudi, mnaona. Yeah, but before I even let her speak, guys, why don't you just like that video? Comment. Tell us what you think about this episode so far. Subscribe. Hey, come on. Imagine it's just so easy. Just support this channel. Support your girl over here. Either you're on YouTube or listening to us on the different audio platforms. Just subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to the podcast, and it's gonna go a long way. Sawa. Sijali, with time takuwa nawaambia our sponsors. But for now, let's talk about community in motherhood as we welcome our girl, nice Mama Tai. And today you look so pretty.
Thank you.
So nice.
As well.
Hey, thank you. Nakwambia, mom's going out. Last time we were talking about dressing up.
Yes. Oh, it's an outlet.
Exactly. Yeah. Here we are. I'm so excited to have you over again.
Thank you for having me.
Huku, you're welcome. Karibu kikombe cha chai.
Asante.
You know the way around this place.
Yes, I do.
So
I'm glad to say that I do.
Feel at home.
Thank you.
If you know, you know. And so, hey, me and you have had conversations even outside this podcast. And so now this is us bringing our conversations on air. And you know how we are passionate. You especially are very passionate about building community and having a community around now, especially in this season of motherhood.
Absolutely.
And that's what I want us to talk about. Just how that has been for you. Has it been easy making friends in this season? Such like this. So hata sitaki tukue na maswali mingi. Just that. Just getting into it. Just how has it been for you in this motherhood season? Because now, we are first-time moms. This whole thing was very new. And with the novelty of the season, how easy has it been, or how hard has it been for you to create a community, or to be in a community as a mom?
It has not been hard for me because I already had a community prior to motherhood. And so I just feel it's so important for every person, not just in terms of motherhood, for every person to be in a community. There is so much value in community, and you cannot do this life as alone. You need people you need people so that you function well. You need people even in your marriage for the institution to work. Even for motherhood, even for validation as well.
Yes,
especially
validation.
Validation as well. Yes.
For sure,
yeah. So that's why I'm always passionate. I'm so passionate about community. I'm glad. I'm thankful and grateful to God that I have a community. Yes.
And now that you've even mentioned it, it's not just in motherhood. Because, well, me and you, we've been friends even since before marriage. And you know how sometimes we just sit and even talk about issues that are going on in our marriages. And it's like, we're not the only one.
You're not alone.
Yeah, you're not alone. So that validation is very helpful.
Very,
because it makes you feel like, hiya. So we're actually just normal people going through this season and this life. Hey, because this journey is both like marriage, motherhood, even now to the dad's fatherhood. I don't know whether dads create communities, but
they do. Oh, okay. Maybe
some.
I won't speak about all of my husband does. Before marriage, I was not so much, and I thought it was like a personality thing. Not so much and so big. So I was not so big on community until I got married. And my husband just showed me the importance of having community. So he just showed me how I need to push my boundaries and limits, especially in terms of community, to just do away with such, because I can't.
Yeah, you can't do it on your own.
I can't do it on my own. Yeah,
that's true. And especially as Christian moms, Christian parents, parent with people who parent like you. Because especially nowadays with this, everything is evolving, everything is changing every single day with technology and raising this Gen Alpha. Now we're into Gen Beta, 25 babies are Gen Beta. So it's like, hey, it can really be crazy.
It is.
And I don't know, now I want us to get into the specifics. Now, for me, this community looked like, you know, those WhatsApp groups we are in.
Yes.
From the very beginning of motherhood. And then
Mamaville.
So many groups, shout out to Mamaville. Probably some of them are watching this.
Yeah.
Hey, that community, and then they're grouped on the 4th trimester, breastfeeding moms.
Yes, so the toddler moms.
Exactly. They're helping you in so many aspects. And someone is like, my baby's poop today looks like this.
Yes.
Here's a photo. Guys, at 6 a.m. we were waking up to poop photos.
Yes.
But you see that and you're like, oh, my baby is going through ABCD. This is actually what is happening. We have doctors in these groups. We have therapists. We have,
that's why I love
sleep trainers. We have, and it's a whole community literally.
You feel validated, even in the problems that you're going through. Like you're like, another mom is going through that. And there's always a solution.
Yes. That's the best part.
Yes. So, I mean, it saved us trips to the pediatrician because there are pediatricians in that group as
and then they're just telling you this is what you need to do. Probably it's just something as simple as lessen the baby's clothes.
Yes.
The baby's overdressed. That's a heat rash. Sleep the baby on this side or not on this side. The stomach massages. I think that's actually the advantage, the blessing that we have, that we are moms during a technological era.
Yeah.
Because I have no idea.
What
did our moms do?
Yes.
Because, I think I have an idea of what they did.
Okay.
Because they didn't have phones and such like this, but they had each other.
Yes.
Because for them, they had women who are with you.
Oh, yes.
Throughout this journey, throughout this season. So they had, you hear moms say, like, me, I never bathed my child for months on end because someone came and did that for me. Someone came and cooked for me.
Yes.
Proper, like someone is coming with porridge, and our moms have tried to do that as well. But you see now, with how things are nowadays and with urbanization and capitalism, you can't be in someone's home that long.
Yeah.
I know some moms have said, they went to their mother-in-law, they went home, such like things, but it's not sustainable or applicable for everyone.
Yeah.
So it's a blessing that we even have technology. Literally, these are WhatsApp groups you're talking about.
Yes.
People are from all over the country, all over the world.
Yeah.
Just communication and things are done. You've learned about even sleep training.
Yeah. That's where I learned my sleep training.
Exactly. Yeah. So, I've actually seen this as a huge, huge blessing because it's like, hey, at 1 a.m. you're just there. Night shift. You just start chatting with women. You've made friends from such groups. Hey, because motherhood can feel, as we said, lonely. It can get very daunting and you're just wondering, what am I supposed to do? People have gone through different issues with their children. I've bought products from people in these groups.
Yes.
Because they're like, I've used this on my child. This works for my child.
Yes. Yeah.
We're just doing that.
Yeah.
People have helped each other's businesses. Actually, a situation, a case that really just made me feel like, wow. Women are actually for women. I don't know why the world portrays it as though we are against each other. Of course, that's a whole different conversation.
We are working towards it.
You're working towards it. We have at least some remnants, let's say.
Yeah.
Because there was a lady who was looking for a job. So she was thick into postpartum. But now she was I think the baby was about 3-4 months. And she was like, I have no job because I think she had lost her previous job. She needed a job. She had no nanny. People came through for this mama.
Wow.
People were praying for her. Guys were sending her breast pumps. Like, you need to store milk. When you get that job interview, go. And I
love it. I love the group because another case is when there was a blackout, I think for a mom for about a week, and she had stored up breast milk for the baby.
Yeah, I remember.
And she just texted in the group, who is around Wanye,
Yes,
so that maybe I can put my
Yeah.
milk in. People came through.
Guys were like, bring your milk.
Yes,
We have electricity.
yes, yes.
And I was like, we have no idea. We don't know each other, but just because you're a mom, I'm a mom, I've
I
been through this,
understand you, I get you.
And that's exactly how it feels, like a warm heart.
Yes.
Like someone is just telling you, oh, I understand you, I feel you.
Yeah.
I literally understand what you're going through. And I just love that for us, that we can have that community. But then again, there are people who are really shy, who shy away from it. Like you were talking about how you are an introvert primarily, right?
Yes.
You know me, I know you. So as we sit and
you know, I'm an ambivert.
Yes. But primarily, you're an introvert.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, because now if me and you are put in the same space, I'll probably yap more before you get used to the environment.
Yes, when the environment is warm and I know people.
Yes. So I don't know how hard
be a chatterbox.
it was for you to plug in to such some of these things.
It was hard until I knew I just needed a community.
Yeah.
I mean, my personality is I observe first before I gel in.
Yes.
I read the room before I gel in. So it's not easy
to do it
based on my personality.
Yeah.
But I know I have to. I have to. I know I have to. I know the importance of a community. Yes.
And also the importance of community as Christian moms. You know, like how
yes.
Hey, because you see, so many things are going on nowadays on TV, on social media. And I feel like it's very important for us as Christian moms to belong to this group.
Yes.
Because I'm able to be like, we're even praying for your child. We're praying with you. At least you know if I have Thai at my home.
Yeah.
You know the values I'm still in.
Yes.
Because those few minutes, few hours you're with a child can really impact someone. You've ever had people say, hey, tulienda place fulani, my baby just started being rude and being arrogant and such like this. So I feel like it's also very, for me, that is something I am trying to be very intentional about.
Yeah.
To have Christian
like-minded
families, like-minded parents around us, because it's very important.
I'm
also really trying to push now my hubby to also be in groups and plug into a community on his own, because you see, together we are coming out to parent this child as a whole, and I'm sure for you as well that will be the case.
Yes.
Okay, so one thing, as we're talking about community, how easy or hard has it been? Because of course, with marriage, with motherhood, friendships have been strained. I don't know whether you'd agree.
Oh, yes.
So I don't know how easy it has been for you to create or maybe make new friends in this season.
I would say for the friends that were there, I just have to be more intentional right now, because they can easily slip away. Because there's another person that I need to focus on.
Yeah.
And for the friends who are not moms, I don't know, I just feel like I'm losing them, or maybe I've lost them.
Yeah.
They won't understand, especially for the trimester.
Yeah.
They won't understand, but now I can't give up my child to pursue our friendship at this time.
This season.
Yes, so I've lost some. I have built beautiful friendships during this season as well.
Me too. Like I've actually lost some, made some, maintained, and now we're just trying to now fasten the like now let's just try to fasten this. Because hapo kwa losing some. I'm just actually recently just wondering and just asking myself, any adulting is just losing friends, like with different seasons.
Based on the seasons,
and I was just for a moment I blamed myself, but then I had to give myself grace because I was
Yes.
like, and yeah, this season has not been easy.
Yes.
You can't be struggling to change poop and still trying to maintain a
Sleep.
friendship. Like, you are overstimulated all the time,
Yes.
you're overwhelmed.
Yeah.
I used to look at my WhatsApp messages, even right now as we speak. I have some that I have not responded to
Myself
for a few
as well.
weeks. So I'm
When I
just
was
like,
single,
hey.
not when I was single, prior
Before
to
babies,
being
the
a
baby.
mom, my messages on WhatsApp, I will read them by the end of the day. But right now, I have even others for weeks and weeks and weeks. Yes.
And it's like, aki sikupenda, please extend some grace too.
Yeah.
If you have a mom friend, extend some grace. There's this meme that goes around. How when you're having phone calls as moms, you're having the phone call, you're changing a diaper here, stop. Hey, wait, no. And it's like, that's actually what happens.
Or if I say I'll return a call, that is next year. Please understand.
I just understand.
Okay, not next year, but to the extreme.
It's
but
gonna
you
happen.
get it.
It's gonna happen.
Yes.
When it does, extend some grace, and
Yeah.
even us, we extend some grace to ourselves.
Yes.
Because hey, it's a lot. And now, even for me, I've actually made friends in this season. There's a friend we actually literally met at our maths class when we were expectant. Yes, and we've been friends since, and it's like so nice. And actually, she was one of the people we used to text at like 1 a.m., 3 a.m.
Wow.
It's just like, hey, so what are you guys doing? Are you guys sleeping? What's happening with your baby?
Yes.
What's happening with us? Because our babies are just a few weeks apart, just like us. So it's just like, it's very nice. And it's been very nice since, like, just having someone who you can relate with.
Yes.
Like, hey, this is what you're going through. This is what you're having. This is what we did when we were going through ABCD.
Yeah.
But sometimes I've actually had this quote unquote guilt of feeling like, am I over advising? Is it? I don't know how to put it. Because sometimes, you know how if you've seen a mom is going through something, you don't mind helping them,
Yes.
especially if you've gone through the same.
Absolutely.
But then I feel like the society has also fought that somehow.
Yeah.
I don't know whether it's a generational thing, attitude that is just around where it's like, oh, that's uncalled for, that kind of thing. Like, so sometimes I found myself stopping myself from like giving someone this advice, or maybe just telling them, like, even if some of my friends who've gotten expectant after me, sometimes I felt like, maybe I'm
oversharing.
Maybe I'm telling too much.
Yes.
Because me now, I'm the kind of friend who's like, oh, you're expectant. I had a list of shopping lists. I can help you with this. I had this. These are the places I went for. Me, I send them all to you. Like me, I just plug you because I want to make this easier for you. Because that's exactly what I needed in my season. I needed someone to tell me, hata usishinde ukizunguka kama kunji, usishinde ukizunguka sije.
Enda hapa.
This is the contact from Toy.
Yeah.
So I'm like, sometimes I want to be that to someone else, but then again, I find myself feeling quote unquote guilty. It's like, okay, maybe I'm doing too much.
No, please extend grace to yourself.
Like, I think ni too conditioning tumekuwa nayo.
It is. I think it's okay. I've not experienced that because me, I help without feeling guilt. I will help. I will go overboard. Whether you feel I've overshared or not, that's up to you. I've helped to the best that I could.
That you could. And has even been a mom helped you? Okay, like changed how you ask for help?
Yes.
Do you ask for help?
Oh, So I was here last time when I told you the 4th trimester story. So I'm not ashamed to ask for help right now. With no apologies, I'll ask.
Yeah, I need help.
But I will understand if you don't make it. But I'm not ashamed to ask for help right now.
That's actually very important because like we're saying, moms need a village too.
They do. It's not just kids. Yes.
And sometimes it could just be asking for help, something as simple as just sit with the baby for a few hours.
Yes.
I need to breathe.
Yes.
I just need to go somewhere, fill my cup. And that's what community is all about anyway. And that's why it's actually important to build these communities. And I remember us growing up, we used to have families where, these family friends where you knew if mom and dad are not around, you can be with so-and-so.
Yeah.
Or if I remember
or should something happen, I can reach out to this person or this person.
Yes, and actually I remember there was a time my mom was going through an operation and so she was away from home, I think for about a week or so. So we had people, it was not church members, because now the largest community I've seen my parents
Yeah.
build is of course from church.
Yeah.
And they were just in and out of our house, in and out of our house. Because
Wow.
of course now my dad needed to be with mom at the hospital.
Yeah.
As we were kids, so we weren't really going to visit her much,
Yeah.
probably I think during the weekend. So we were still going to school.
Yeah.
I remember a friend of my mom, she used to come home, like food was there. There was literally everything we needed at home. It's a school uniform being prepared. Like I don't remember us feeling like, oh my God, who's going to do this?
Yeah.
You know, like, and that is the value of community. That is
Yes.
actually the blessing of it. Wow, actually just thinking about it actually made me realize that was actually very nice of these people.
And that's what we're going to do
For each other,
for each
exactly.
other.
That's why it's actually very important. That's why I fight against the notion we have, especially nowadays. People are like, oh, don't call me. Oh, I don't want to do this. I don't want people. I hate people. You know, people even working with this t-shirts.
Nobody
and
is
thinking,
self-made.
nah,
I'm against that statement with every fiber of my being.
Tell me
Because
about it.
we are not self-made.
Exactly.
We are a sum total of the people who have molded us to be who we are and to be where we are. We are not self-made because we also need God.
Yes, exactly.
We need God. You cannot say you're self-made.
Yes.
You need God, and God also uses people.
That's what I wanted to say. To speak to you and to mold you.
To mold you in the seasons that you're in. Yes.
Yeah, actually,
not self-made.
You're not self-made. And actually, that is one thing I'm also usually very act by, because it's like, oh, I did, I helped. I also have a huge issue about these affirmations that usually...
Oh, me too.
Because I'm like, it's all about, you're only just focusing on you. And it's like, no.
Yes.
Let's
and I feel
direct these things
some
to
of
God.
those those confessions or proclamations, the I, too many eyes. Okay, it's not... I just feel they should not be on the extreme.
Yes.
The Bible says a wise man avoids both extremes. So you just need to be... Find a good balance.
Yes, exactly.
So, yeah,
that's true. And what you're saying, like, nobody is self-made, and God uses people. That's actually very profound, because you'll miss out. You miss out on this, because you really can't do everything on your own.
Even your destiny, you need people.
You need people to hold
be
your
able
hand,
to even
direct
accomplish
you.
your purpose.
Yes.
You need people.
God sends people. God will send people even for these children.
Yes.
God will send people, and these people, they would talk to the child, they talk to you as the parent. So imagine you're the one now blocking the blessing on your child. Like, it will be sad. So guys, let's build these communities. And now we've talked about the importance of community, especially as Christian moms and such like things. And now maybe I want you to just speak to now a fellow Christian mom, or even just a mom in general. What would you tell them? Like maybe the importance of building a community and how this will even help them just as a mom.
You need to have a community. A community is so important for you, even for your mental health. Surround yourself with like-minded people so that you don't feel like you're the third wheel.
Oh, yeah.
You don't feel like you're lost. You don't feel like you're not validated. So there's so much value to get out of community, even networking. That's where you may end up getting so much help, the help that you never knew you needed. So everyone needs to be in a community. Just feel I'm that brief.
Yeah, that actually makes so much sense. Brief but straight to the point.
Christ will not have made it, right? Not for the 12 disciples. So many people in the Bible. I don't think the Bible has loners. There's no tenant of a person who did things alone. Yes.
That's true. That's actually very true. And what you say, Christ himself had disciples.
We are the ones we are supposed to follow. Christ.
Exactly.
Yes.
So, I mean,
you need
he had people, who are we to think that we're islands out here? It would just be overwhelmed. your mental health also just needs, you just need places and people where you can, because filling your cup could be something as simple as a 10-minute, 30-minute talk with a fellow mom.
Absolutely. I just feel that's my space right now.
Exactly. And like I was telling you, recently I went for a mom's event and oh my God, I left there energized. I was like, I can now do this for the next few months. Because just being around moms talking about, this is what I'm experiencing. This is what I've gone through. Colics, what. Hey, and moms, you can talk about everything. Like there's so much to talk about, so much to share. And we all left there feeling nice, feeling lighter. Feeling like, we can still do this. I have women around me who are holding my hand. And that's the beauty of just everything. And that's actually one of the reasons why I'm also doing this. Because who knows what this will end up being. Probably one day, nitakuwa nawaambia meet and greet moms out here. You're going to come and have a chit chat with your girl, Ciku. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. I hope you've picked some gems here and there where, we can learn a few things from each other, build a community. And if you don't, imagine you can DM me. I have so many WhatsApp groups for moms. You can join. And trust me, you will learn. You will feel validated, like we've said. Like you'll just feel like I'm actually not alone in this journey. I hope this was good. I hope to see you in the next episode. Cheers.